The Royal Marines are the Royal Navy's high readiness amphibious troops, its sea soldiers. As such, 3 Commando Brigade Royal Marines, made up of Taunton-based 40 Commando, Plymouth-based 42 Commando, and Arbroath-based 45 Commando, as well as elements of Army Artillery and Logistics units, is a key component of the UK's Rapid Reaction Force, with its commandos trained for operations in any terrain and climate, from cold mountains to hot deserts and steamy jungles. All Royal Marines, except those in the Royal Marines Band Service, are first and foremost commandos. They undergo one of the most demanding infantry training courses in the world, with a large part of the initial training on Dartmoor's rugged and inhospitable terrain. The culmination of this training is the Commando Course, a series of physically and mentally demanding endurance tests. Once a Royal Marine has passed the Commando Course, he's entitled to wear the coveted Green Beret and the Royal Marines Commando Flash and Dagger on his uniform. Newly qualified Royal Marines can find themselves rapidly deployed to a trouble spot on the far side of the world. They have, in recent years, been on frontline missions to the Gulf, Afghanistan and West Africa, where they've acquitted themselves well in arduous conditions, sometimes involved in combat and humanitarian missions on the same day. Royal Marine specializations range from, amongst others, mountain leader to physical training instructor, from weapons instructor to signaller, from chef to driver. If they have the necessary attributes, Royal Marines can also train for the UK's Special Forces. Royal Marine aviators also operate naval helicopters and fly Harrier strike jets. Men and women serve as musicians in the Royal Marines Band Service, providing a soundtrack for ceremonial events all over the world, and acting as the public face of the Royal Marines. In times of war, Royal Marine bandsmen act as medical orderlies, and if deployed in vessels engaged in operations such as disaster relief, they will also play their part. The regeneration of the Royal Navy's troop-carrying or amphibious assault capability means the Royal Marines have a wide range of platforms from which to launch operations in a variety of roles. The combination of amphibious ships and Royal Marines provides a key component of the UK's expeditionary capability. Royal Marines also crew the landing craft, hovercraft and raiding craft that operate from amphibious ships. The capabilities of 3 Commando Brigade have been boosted by the introduction into service of the Bowman Command and Communication System, and also the Viking armoured fighting vehicle. The result is a rapidly deployable force capable of swift response to evolving events on land during operations, increased protection for Royal Marines on the move, more firepower and even tighter integration with the other 2 UK armed forces. The Royal Marine motto is per mare per terram, by sea and by land, and these days they can also add by air, making them a truly flexible as well as ubiquitous force.